Now children, humans use or we use huge amount of water not only for drinking and washing but also in the process of production. So uses of water. Uses of water, we use it for drinking purpose, washing clothes, etc. Water is also used in industries in huge amount. Okay, water is also used to generate electricity. Water is also used to generate electricity. Huge amount of water is also utilized by agriculture sector. No crop can be grown without water. So these are the various uses of water, which makes it a very, very precious resource. Now children, there are some problems. Nowadays we are facing lot of problems as far as availability of water is concerned. Now there are some factors which are responsible for the shortage of waters. Factors responsible for shortage of water. First of all, ever increasing population. Ever increasing population. Ever increasing population means the demand of water is increasing day by day. Increasing demand of food. To fulfill the requirement of ever increasing population, food means different crops. To increase the production of different crops, we need huge amount of water. Industrialization. Industrialization. Urbanization. Are other important factors which are responsible for shortage of water. The sources of fresh water. The sources of fresh water are drying up due to the excessive use for different purposes. Now children, there is a scarcity of water not only in India but in many regions of the world. Most of Africa, West Asia, South Asia, parts of Western USA, Northwest Mexico, parts of South America and entire Australia are facing shortage of water. Now, apart from these factors, there are some more factors which are responsible for shortage of water. Variation in seasonal and annual distribution of water. Is also responsible for shortage of water. For example, India, which is a monsoon country. In India, monsoons are not regular. We cannot predict the nature of monsoons. Sometimes they cause very heavy rainfall, sometimes they give very less rainfall. Even the distribution of rainfall is not even in different parts of the country. At one hand, very heavy rainfall causes floods and havoc. On the other hand, many areas remain rainless and faces the problem of drought. Now children, how can we conserve the most precious resource on the earth? How can we conserve water resource? conservation of water resources. Yeah, how can we conserve water resources? So children, first of all, we must check over utilization of water resources. We should minimize the use, or we should use water in a planned way, in a systematic way, so that we can conserve it for the future generation. Secondly, industrial effluents, industries, they throw waste material directly without any treatment, which causes deterioration of water bodies. So discharge of untreated sewage. Second, minimizing the use of chemical fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, etc. Third, because all these chemical fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, all these pollute or contaminate underground water. Now, all these chemical fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, they contain nitrates, metals, which are non-biodegradable, and ultimately they reach in our body through water. Water pollution can be checked. By treating effluents before releasing them from the factories into water bodies. Proper treatment of industrial waste before releasing it into the water bodies. So children, these are the ways by which we can reduce or conserve water resources. Apart from these, there are some more, by planting more and more trees. By planting more and more trees. Forest और vegetation cover slow the surface runoff. Surface runoff से क्या मतलब है बेटा? When rain falls, water rushes down and ultimately it reaches into oceans. So to reduce this runoff, पानी गिरता है, बह के सीधा समुद्र में चला जाता है. इसको रोकने के लिए we should plant more and more trees, so these help in slow down the movement of water. Next is water harvesting. Water harvesting is another important step by which we can conserve and store water. Canals, construction of canals. But canals should be properly lined to minimize losses of water by seepage. Next, use of sprinklers. For irrigation can also reduce wastage of water. In dry regions, another step, in dry regions, drip or trickle irrigation. In dry regions, drip or trickle irrigation should be used. Clear? so that minimum amount of water can be used. Therefore, children, if we adopt all these measures, we can conserve water resources, the most precious resource of the earth. So children, this is all for today's class. We will meet again with the new topic, natural vegetation and wildlife.